again, dear viewer. Trust you keeping well. Yeah, I'm really trying to contain my excitement. Every other episode feels like it's been forever since I've been on set, and then I'm coming back again. So, it's me just being your camera now. Let's behave. We gotta put on our best behavior, right? That song. Remember the song, Best Behavior? Ah, you don't know it. Tomorrow somebody will call me a bookworm, and I know more music than you do. Welcome aboard another episode of The Bookshelf, beaming to you live from the studios of Western Spring Television. The Bookshelf is a platform where we get to explore the world of knowledge. I think I want to change it. Okay, so maybe we upgrade, right? Okay, or we include, as it were, saying everything and everyone that has to do with books right here is covered on The Bookshelf. And we should also add that part, the saying we explore the world of knowledge. We do explore the world of knowledge, and I am honored to be your teaching and learning advocate. My name is Damilola Raphael. So I want for us today to focus on celebrating Nigeria, because this is the first place that gives us an identity. If not for anything else, you got your first identity from right here. This a very beautiful land. Even if you're not from here, some way, somehow, like we have folks in their 50s, 60s, talk about famous people going. I could just mention names now. You're talking about TD Jakes, for instance. You're talking about, I think TP Henson, Taraji also did something like that. This Idris guy, this Nollywood guy, them going around and trying to check their DNA to know where their roots are actually and all of that. So hey, I mean, the fact that we have our identity from here, we're not trying to do DNA. I mean, save DNA money in your pocket. So we are looking today at celebrating Nigeria, and when we talk about celebrating Nigeria, the first thing that comes to a lot of persons' mind is maybe because of the upbringing. Okay, you're talking about the flag and the food. Then you do cultural day, and then there is more. And talking about exploring the world of knowledge, we are going to be looking at some other information about Nigeria. So some years back, I saw a video from Vuze Tembekwayo. He's somebody I respect a lot. I hold him in high esteem. And he said, in this particular context, right? In that context, he was saying, you travel the world and you find that they don't even know who their leaders are. They don't know who the politicians are, people in power are. The only time they get to know them is when something bad happens. And then they go, oh, now that's the guy to be held. I mean, just do your job and get out. Get out of office, let the next person come in. We don't need to memorize your name and all of that. So we're going to be looking at the current affairs aspect of knowing our nation, knowing more about our nation. Now, in this context of Vusi's video, I would say that no, the information is not obsolete. Okay, maybe because of my profession, okay, as a broadcaster, and then you know that going back in past, history helps you. In fact, history is actually important to every field, to every soul, to every person. Okay, so you understand that history is important. Someone is trying to distort facts for you, for instance, during an interview, and you're going, no, this is not what happened then. XYZ ABC happened. So period with XYZ person. At some point, when we were much younger, we had books. We call them current affairs. Those very, very small pamphlets are being sold. You have megaphones on cars. In fact, I saw one recently. I tried to catch up with the car, but somehow slipped out my hands, out of my fingers. Hopefully, I would be able to get someone. He was in a car and he was saying, the recorded, audio was giving these state and capital vibes, ABDA vibes. I'm like, whoa, we still have this in 2021? Really? So we're going to be looking into the current affairs aspect of it, and we would also see why this information is not necessarily obsolete. So you get to school, peradventure, it's the assembly, or the first thing you do once you get into your class, you're reciting the state and capital. At some point, it was very hard because, I mean, we had a particular number of states before it was increased, and then we got to 36. And just, I don't want to mention names of events and all that. Different persons are saying, okay, so we want XYZ states, we want WSTV states, you understand, we want bookshelf states, we want Damilola Raphael states, everybody clamoring for states on their different angles. But I think it's important that everybody is, how do I want to put this across, entitled, yeah, to their own opinion. So don't say, since they keep increasing the state, I don't need to know it. They keep increasing in age. You forget. You don't. So please don't let us undermine or underestimate the power of information that we have in our land. There are many different talk about our tourism. I mentioned food earlier, but I want for us today to focus on current affairs. And I would that, I had a beat here and I'm just state and capital. Okay, now there is a guy I'm going to be giving us his information. I don't know him personally. He gives information on states and capitals. Now there are persons whose memory glue fast, very, very fast. Okay, they could recite the whole. You have my. I'm going to talk about this material. You have, this whole volume, and then they will just consume and just, I mean, they just give it to you word for word about him without touching any information. And you're wondering, see here, 2 lines. I don't even know what I'm going to say at my recitation. It's not your fault. But then again, you can get better at it. You can improve on yourself and make yourself begin to memorize information. But this particular guy, Randy Peters, Peter Aka, I think that's his official name, Peter Aka, AKA. Okay, he does this, give us the, I'll give you. And there is this way, he beats his chest like, ask me anything, I'll tell you. Any country. And he gives the information, the state, the capital, the president, maybe even some contact to those particular nations or even states. He talked about state governors, their wives, the first lady, the deputy governor, on and on. I'm going to be giving some slogans right here. I think, I do have some slogans right here. So I'm going to be letting us in on the slogan and the creation, the year of creation of state. Learning is not boring, honestly. This guy is creating content. I've seen him on many different television platforms, big platforms, and I'm wondering, from reciting states and capital, he got practice. That's what I'm trying. So if you're looking to create content, we've talked about content creation before. If you're looking to create content, go and read. Don't just come blah, blah. Oh, there is this one that people will just do one thing now. Now, please, everybody does that. Do what nobody else is willing to do. That's the point. Not what no one else is doing, but what no one else is willing to do. Put in the work and push out information. People want information, but they are not really willing to go through all the hassle. So make it easy. Consume all those hours and give it to us in shorts. Because, I mean, if you make it life, remember me. Okay, so Randy Peters, right? I already talked about him. Let's move on, and I'll be listing state and capital, and I want to keep my job, so I'm going to have to mention all 36 so I don't leave any states out. Are we ready? Okay, so we have Abia. The capital is Umuahia. And the slogan is God's own state. It was created in 1991. Adamawa, the capital is Yola. The former slogan is Land of Beauty, Sunshine, and Hospitality. The current slogan is Highest Peak of the Nation. Land of Beauty, Highest Peak. Okay. Also created in 1991. There is Akwa Ibom. Capital is Uyo. Who is the governor? Let's give that card. Okay, Land of Promise, created in 1987. That's sometimes way back. Okay, Anambra, Oka, Former slogan, home for all. New slogan, light of the nation. Okay, 1991, year of creation. Bochi, Pearl of Tourism, 1976. Oh, now that's way, way back. Okay, if 1987 is way back, and 1976 is way, way back. Let's move to number 6. Bayelsa, Yenagoa. And it is, the slogan is the glory of all lands, created in 1996. Benue is Makurdi. It is the food basket of the nation, created in 1996. Borno, Maiduguri, home of peace. Is that what is happening there right now? So help us God. And it was created in 1976. Cross River, Calabar, the People's Paradise. Tinapa. Something festival. In the carnival. Okay, Paradise. 1967. That's older. Delta, Asaba. The former slogan is the big heart. The new slogan is the finger of God. Finger. Yeah, finger of God. That's finger. Actually, not finger. 1991. Ebonyi, Abakaliki. Now, those from there actually say Abakaliki. All right, Salt of the Nation. 1996 is the year of creation. Edo, Benin City. The heartbeat of the nation. 1991. Okay, Ekiti, Ado Ekiti. Former slogan is Fountain of Knowledge. New slogan is Land of Honor and Integrity. What happens to Fountain of Knowledge? I'll even go and check. Do we have more high institutions than we do? All right, founded, was created in 1996. Enugu is Enugu Coal City, and they maintain that. Created in 1991. Gombe, Jewel in the Savannah, created in 1996. Imo, Owerri, old slogan, Land of Hope. New slogan, Eastern Heartland, created in 1976. Jigawa, Dutse, the New World. The New World or the New State? Okay, created in 1991. Kaduna. Former slogan is Liberal State. New slogan is Center of Learning, created in 1967. Kano, Center of Commerce. That's the slogan. And it was created in 1967. Katsina, State of Hospitality, created in 1987. Kebbi, Burning Kebbi, Land of Equity, created in 1991. Kogi, Lokoja. Is it Lokoja or Lokoja? The Confluent States, created in 1991. These ones, they are represented on every currency, Naira. You just see. Easy by this place. And I'm going to show you somebody who knows which location and all that, but let me finish this Nigerian one, and then we'll move on. Okay, so let's go to, we just left Kogi, okay, and we'll go to Kwara. Kwara, Ilorin. Some person says Ilorin. The State of Harmony, 1967. Lagos, Ikeja, Center of Excellence, 1967, year of creation. Nasarawa, Lafia, the home of solid minerals, 1996 is the year of creation. Niger, Mina, that's the past state. 1976 is the year of creation. Ogun, Abeokuta is the gateway state, and it was created in 1976. Ondo, Akure, the Sunshine State, created in 1976. Oshun, Oshogbo, old slogan, State of the Living Spring. New slogan, Land of Virtue, created in 1991. But I think that slogan has been revisited. We now have it as the State of the Living Spring. It is back as the State of the Living Spring, or your Ibadan, the pace setter state, created in 1991. Plateau Jos, Theme of Peace and Tourism, created in 1976. Okay, Rivers, Port Harcourt, Treasure Base of the Nation, 1967. They say it's Port Harcourt. Okay. Sokoto, Seat of the Caliphate, created in 1976. Taraba is Jalingo. Nature's Gift to the Nation is the slogan that it was created in 1991. What do you know about Taraba State? Please drop it down. I would like to read. Yobe, the Maturu. Old slogan is the young shall grow. New slogan is the pride of the Sahel. Okay, so the young has grown, so it has now become a pride. Okay, let's move over now to that's Yobe, the Maturu. We move now to Zamfara, Guzo. The old slogan is home of agricultural products. Now it is farming is our pride. So one state is food basket. This one is farming is our pride. But really, what's going on in Zamfara right now? It was created in 1996. So you are saying, oh, this is so long. How could I memorize all of this? How am I supposed to know? I'm going to show you. See, Okay, I'm a Nigerian and I'm actually celebrating Nigeria right now. So I want to show you Igbo Pepe that knows some states right after this one. You're going to see the video and then I'll be back with us.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. What's the capital?
Providence.
Providence. Wonderful. Okay, let's see another one.
This is New Jersey.
That's New Jersey. What's the capital?
Trenton, and it's right, I think, here.
You're right. Yeah.
Oh, watch this, watch this.
Okay.
Abracadabra, alakazam, show me the next state. I'm a magician.
You sure are. What's that?
Delaware, and Dover is right, I think, here.
What is it? Dover. Yes, you're right.
Abracadabra, alakazam, show me the next state. It's Colorado.
Look, and the capital is?
Denver.
Wow. Right
on. Thank you. Abracadabra, alakazam, show me the next state. Wow, it magically worked. I think Hartford is right here. But
it's Connecticut. Hartford. Mary, he's going backwards.
It's right
now.
here.
Yeah. All
Abracadabra,
right.
alakazam, show me the next state. That's Maryland.
That's Maryland. And what's the capital?
Annapolis, and it's right there.
Is there a fact about that you want to tell us about?
Of course. This is the best fact of all times. They have the longest escalator in the whole Western Hemisphere.
Wow. The best fact of all time.
I see
Did you see that? He saw mommy. Hey, forget that. My goodness, that's 5-year-old Nate on that program with Ellen DeGeneres, one of our as it were. And he didn't just know these things by heart. I mean, at his age, he was able to connect with pictures and all that. Now, talking about content, with some of the information that I have reeled out so far, right here, I want to encourage that you don't think content is only about videos. Do some documentation. Sometimes I'm in an environment I cannot listen to sound. I cannot watch videos, but I could read. So if all what you're thinking of when it comes to content is pictures and motion pictures, please don't be limited. All right. So if you want to do videos, please, by all means. But then again, remember that sometimes some persons are in an environment where, and I've seen people, you know, in such situations where they can't really appreciate videos and sound, but they will definitely appreciate letters. So please do well to also write. And in fact, in the process of writing, you can edit a lot of times, pull this out, put this in, and then you have a better quality visual. Really, one fine day, I've said this before and I'm saying it again, we are going to be visiting the world of filmmaking, and you'd understand the process of script writing, continuity as well. You know, you see a movie, this person, okay, so they slapped this person in that previous scene, and then the next scene, in that scene, the one earring pulled off, right? And then in the next scene, he's actually wearing two, in fact, longer one, dangling earrings, and you're wondering, continuity. Somebody has to write it. Write the vision, make it plain. So I said, we're still on the book shelf now. You're not lost. I said I was going to show you something about this material. Okay, it's titled "This House Has Fallen," Midnight in Nigeria by Carl Meyer. Okay, I saw it sometime back, not so long, recent back, none. It took me 10 years okay? And I had to borrow to read. I told you, anyhow, read, get information. I read it, and I'm not saying everything here is true. I'm not saying everything here is a lie, but at least I know what's here. Now, I'm going to be looking at their reviews from Amazon. And I smiled because I have something for us and I don't want us to miss out on it. But before I look at the review on this book, I'd like to tell you that I'm also going to be looking at the review on Things Fall Apart, a novel, African Trilogy, one of the books, in that entire series by Chinua Achebe. Now, the review on Amazon reads, Things Fall Apart is the first of 3 novels in Chinua Achebe's critically acclaimed African Trilogy. It is a classic narrative about Africa's cataclysmic encounter with Europe as it establishes a colonial presence on the continent. So I'm just going to skip, and come to this line right there. Achebe does not only capture life in a pre-colonial African village, he conveys the tragedy of the loss of that world while broadening our understanding of our contemporary reality. Still from Amazon, we'll check the review on The House Has Fallen, Midnight in Nigeria by Carl Meyer. Said, okay, so this is, I think this is 2000, and this is an edited one for 2002. And it says, This House Has Fallen, Nigeria in Crisis. Okay, to understand Africa, one must understand Nigeria. If you Americans understand Nigeria better than Carl Meyer, it's the adjectives for me. This House Has Fallen is a bracing and disturbing report on the state of Africa's most populous, potentially richest, and most dangerously dysfunctional nation. My goodness, those are strong words. All right, so I skip, and come to this place. A brilliant piece of reportage and travel writing. This House Has Fallen looks into the Nigerian abyss and comes away with insight, profound conclusions, and even some hope. Updated with a new preface by the author. So those right there, reviews, the best way to now really understand if these reviews worked, if they really meet up with the standard, of the content right there in the material, or come on, it is so watered down. Why? Go and read the material. You can read Things Fall Apart yourself and also read This House. And that's the beauty about books. We've talked about authors, right, who have passed on. Please go check out our previous videos who have passed on, but their work still live. We're still talking about Chinua Achebe at this time. So I said I smiled earlier because I have a very fine song for you as we wrap it up on the bookshelf today. It's a song by T.Y., but we're doing music for the first time. Oh my goodness. We Are the Future by T.Y. Below. Until I see you next time on the bookshelf, my name is Damilola Raphael, your teaching and learning advocate. Thank you. Bye.
Hasn't always justified the faith of its people. But there comes a time when you are pushed to the wall and there's nowhere to go but up.
If we just decide in our hearts that we want to believe in Nigeria and we want to take steps every day to make this country a better place.
This is our dream, and the new Nigeria is that dream that we so much seek and desire.
The destiny of Nigeria is in our hands. We are the country. The country is us.
We are Nigeria.
We are that turning point generation. We are Nigeria. We are the future.
We are the future. We are the dream. We are the nation. We are part of this. Yes, we are so amazing. That's the least we shall be. At the heart of the nation, changing history. How can they say that we are finished? We have just begun. When we have nowhere else to run to, we have nowhere else to go. So get out of the way of the land of our dreams. We are the nation, we are part of this. We are the nation, we are part of this. Whoa, carry the song, carry the sound. The future is here. The future is here. Goodbye yesterday, tomorrow is now for the taking. The future is here. dream.